Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. So in this video, we are looking into directions for IBPS RRBPO and Clerk Prelims exam. Now before we begin, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Time for Bank SSCCGLE. Right. Okay, now we have these directions. These questions are based on the following information. Okay, so it says some tables are placed on the ground. Now, table B is 26 meters to the east of table A. East is always our right side. So, on the east side of A, you have B, means right side of A you have B and the distance is 26. So, let us consider it. So, you have A and on the east side of A you have B and the distance is 26. Okay. Then, after A he says which is. So, whenever you have the word which, it always refers to the table just before it. That is, A is 10 meters north of E. Okay. So, north is above E. So, above E you have A and the distance is 10, like this, right. Then, table D is 12 meters to the north of H. So, D is north of H he says. So, like this. So, D is above H, okay, and the distance we know is 12, because I do not know where D or H is, so I am putting it separately for now, okay. Now, C is 9 meters east of H, east is right side of H, C you have is 9 meters. So, D, H and C, this is how it is, but I do not know where it is right now, so I have put it separately here, then we will consider it, okay. Then, table L is 13 meters south of B, okay. So, B is here, L is south of B, means below B 13 meters. Now, we need to take the distances correctly. So, now from here to here this is 10, because we know it is AE, that is 10. Now, another 3 extra we have to consider. So, you have L 13 meters south of B, okay. Then again see which is, means B is 10 meters to the south of G. So, B is south of G, means below G 10 meters. So, B is also below G and it is 10 meters, okay, right. Now, we have L, but I do not have L in D, H and C, so I will not be able to fix right now. Okay, continue. Let us continue. Then we have table E is 10 meters west of D. Okay, so E is west of D, so I am getting D now with respect to E, so that I can have H and C also. Okay, first let us fix D. So, E is 10 meters west of D, west is left side of D, so here 10 meters. So, let us say this is 10 meters, so you have D here. So, the balance is 16, because the total AB is 26, so this is 26. So, E is west of D 10, and earlier we still had this, no, H is south of D 12 meters. Now, check, you have to take the distances appropriately. Now, this is only 3, so we have another 9 more, so total 12, you have H, correct, and then we have C is east of H 9 meters. So, 9 meters, C, this is 9 meters, okay. So, this is 9 and the balance is 7, so that you have 16, correct. And further, what do we have? Yes, now look at the last. Table F is north of H and west of G. So, when you have and, it always refers to the first table only, that is F. So, F should be north of H, means above H, and means again back to F, west of G means left of G. The distances are not given, but we need to perfectly match them with respect to these two tables, H and G. So, north of H, west of G, okay, you have F. Now, check here, north of H means above H and west of G means the left side of G. So, this is where you put table F. So that is how you get your final direction chart. Okay, north of H is above H and west of G, means left side of G you have F. So don't need the distances because I already know this is 16 here. So this will also be 16, correct? And we know this is a 10 and 10. So this total is 20. So DF value also we can consider it as 10 and 10. The total will be 20. So like that you can take the distances. Is it understood? Okay. So that's how we have to consider the values. Okay. Yeah. So now based on that, those were your instructions. So this is what we get as our direction chart. Now we'll look into the questions. Okay. Right. Now question. First one says, in which direction is G? See, I need to know the direction of G. So from the other table you check, which is that other table with respect to C. So from C, we need to check where is G. Okay. So from C, we need to check where is G. See, how is the direction? So the direction is slanting towards the right, correct? So if I take a plus sign at a C, so this is how the direction is. So the above direction is north. Your left direction is, right direction is east. So in between, what do you get? You get northeast. So the direction that I am going to have is northeast. So from C, it is northeast, correct? And that's available in option 1. Okay. Then next, what is the distance between tables F and H? So let us check between F and H, what is the distance? See, F and H, they are vertical. So it's asking what is the distance between F and H. See, you have a 10 plus 10 plus 12. That is the distance. So 10 plus 10, 20 plus 12 is 32. That is available in choice 2. Correct? Then, in which direction is L? So I need to know the direction of L. So from the other table you check. That is from F you have to check. So from F, which direction is L? Let us check. Yeah. So see, from F, which direction is L? So it is slanting downwards towards the right side. So if I take a plus sign at F, this is how the direction is, correct? So the downward direction is south, your right direction is east. So in between, I am going to get southeast. So my direction is going to be southeast, right? And that's available in option 5. Okay. Right. Okay. So those were the questions you had for that direction chart. Next, another one. These questions are based on the following information. So you have some more information here. So we have M is 6 meters south of O. So south of O is below O. You have M at a distance of 6. So M is south of O, right? So you have O and then you have M. The distance is 6. Okay. And so when he says and, it refers to the first point, that is M is 10 meters west of I. West is left side of I. So like this. This is 10 meters. Okay. Then now S is 7 meters to the south of T, and means again it is about S, first point, 8 meters west of U. So S is 7 meters south of T. So below T you have S 7 meters, and 8 meters west of U means S is again left of U 8 meters. Now we have the points S, T and U, but I don't have those S, T and U right now. So let us put it separately, then we will check. Then we have U is exactly between I and M. So U is exactly between I and M. So this is where I am going to take U. You have a 5 and a 5 exactly between I and M. Now once I have U, I can fix S 8 meters west of U. So we already have 5. So I am just going to take 3 more. So where you will get S. S is west of U and the total distance is 8 meters. and then we have T is north of S and the distance is 7 meters. Now see 7. Now up until O we only have 6. So you will have to consider one more. So you have T here, 7 meters north of S. That way we can fix S, T and U. Okay. Then next we have R is to the north of S and west of O. Again the distances are not given, we just have to maintain the directions with respect to S and O. So R is above S, and so when you have and, it refers to again the first point R, west of O means left of O. So above S and left of O is R. Check here, above S and left of O. So this point is where you will have R. That is R for us, correct? And this distance we have between R and O is 3 because it is same as SM, 3. Okay. Then what else we have? Next, R is exactly between E and D. Okay. So where is E, where is D? I don't know right now. So R is exactly between E and D. So ED could be a horizontal line or a vertical line also. We don't know. We will have to check further. Now we have D is to the north of I and to the east of O. Now because again you have and, it refers to the first point, that is D. So north of I is above I, east of O is right side of O. So above I and right of O is D. Check here, above I and to the right of O, like this. You have this point as D. North of I and east of O you have is D. And the earlier line was R is exactly between E and D, correct? Now see, from R to D, what is the distance we need to check? So we know MI is 10, so this also is 10, so the total is 13 between RD. That means between ER is also 13. So you have to take from R a distance of 13 and you put E, so that we get R is exactly between E and D. So that way we get our final direction chart. Got it? Yeah. So based on the information, so please be very careful when you are taking the distances, because if you take the distances correctly and the directions, you can answer the questions easily. Okay, right. So now based on this, let's have a look into the questions under this. Yes. Now see, which among the following combinations form a rectangle, he says. Okay, let's see. A rectangle. Okay, let's go through the options, that would be better. ROSM. Let us check. So ROSM. Yeah, we definitely get a rectangle. Correct? So, you also have the fifth option that says ROSM and OMDI. So OMDI, let us check that also. So OMDI, correct, that is also there because you have 10 and 10, 6 and 6. That is also a rectangle, correct. So it is ROSM and OMDI. These are the two rectangles that you get. Okay, so it is option 5. Okay. Then S is approximately at what distance and in which direction with respect to E. So he is asking at what distance. Okay, S is at what distance from E and in which direction. So S is in which direction. That means from the other point we have to check. So let's check first the direction. So from E I have to check in which direction is S. Okay, so here. So from E, S is in which direction and at what distance. So if I take a plus, so the direction is below is south, right is east. So in between you are going to get is southeast. Correct? Now if you look at the options, there are 2 options with southeast. So I need to also check the distance. Okay, so if I take the distance now, see, we have 13 and then we have 6 only. Please be very careful, it is not 7. 7 is up to T. Okay, so we have 13 and then we have 6. So we can use the formula 13 and 6. So it is basically under root 13 square plus 6 square, which is under root 169 plus 36, which is under root 169 plus 6 is 175 plus 30, you get 205. Okay, so 205 is approximately 14 meters, because 14 square is 196. Okay, because see, you have 2 options. I know definitely southeast is my answer, but then you have 15 or 14. 15 square is 225 and 14 square is 196. 196 is closer to 205. So that is why we choose 4th option as our answer for this. Understood? Okay. Right. The next one, I is approximately at what distance with respect to T? Only distance is asked. I is at what distance from T? So between I and T, we need to check. Okay. So check here. So this is I and T. Okay. So I need to confirm how much distance that is. So between I and T. So how much is the distance? So again, we need to now take this value 7 and then this total value. We have 5 plus 5, 10 plus 3, 13. So total 13 we will consider. So you have 7 and you have 13. What is the distance? Okay. So we will consider it in the same way. So it is under root of 13 square plus 7 square, which is under root 169 plus 49. So it is going to be 218. So approximately you will get 15 meters. Okay. So 15 meters is available in choice 2. Approximate value, that is what is asked, approximately. So take the distances correctly when you are drawing the direction chart. You will get your answers without any problems. Understood? So that is how we get the answer. 15 meters. Okay. Choice 2. Right. Okay. So those were the questions you have under direction sense. Now before we end the video, so I am just reiterating it. Please do join and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Time for Bank SSCCGLE. And then you have our other social media handles with their links here, Telegram channel, YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. The links are given in the description box also. And then for classroom coaching, do contact your nearest time center. And for online courses, you can enroll at t4e.info/bankssconline. Okay. All right. So thank you. Goodbye.